So just on a side note, I saw that article on J.D. Tomlinson and those payouts. And, I will say this much. I'm glad that I didn't sign a non-disclosure agreement with Applewood like they did. They took their payouts and they signed their non-disclosure agreements because they wanted to get their money and they wanted to move on. They offered me a payout. I chose not to take it. See, that's the difference. So when you look at JD and you look at what he's doing with these funds and he's paying out our tax dollars for employees who make complaints about him and his management style within our public sector of the government. And so I just don't get it. Like, why you guys think that this kind of behavior is okay? And if you paid them all that money, why can't you pay me some money? Like, you literally, fired me for no good reason. I've shown you all of the proof. You wrote a letter claiming I wasn't an officer of the court as a guardian ad litem, and yet your own website said I was. The chief was just digging. He's a petty person who is looking for things to attack me on. So if the only thing you can get is that, then that's what you'll get. You will literally go out and attack someone's job. That's what James McCann does. He goes out and he attacks people's jobs. But I didn't sign the non-disclosure agreement that the Applewood wanted me to sign. I refused to do so. So while Judge's wife did and while this other person at the courts did, I did not. So unlike them, I am free to have this conversation with you, the people. This is how they do business. So when the chief of police did not like what I had to say, did not like that I made complaints, and one of those complaints was against an officer that Tabitha was having sex with, and Tabitha signed off on the frickin' report. You can see them all on my page. I posted everything. They took every complaint I had ever made with my address, my home phone number, everything, which I've now posted with all of that information as well on my page because they've already posted it. They've made it public record. They sent it via email to other people without redacting it, without protecting it. That's what they do. And that's literally what James McCann, your chief of police, does. But when I look at what JD's doing with these other employees, it looks similar. This is the MO. This is what people do. They are literally using your money to pay off public employees to go elsewhere. Because, that's what's happening. They're paying settlement after settlement after settlement. We can't keep paying settlement after settlement after settlement in order to get good government. This is what I'm trying to prevent. I'm trying to keep you guys straight on your Facebook pages, straight with your employees, following ADA law, following the law. And you just don't want to do it. You just don't want to learn it. And JD, you're the top law enforcement official next to the sheriff. You're supposed to know these laws. How is it you don't know the laws that you're supposed to be enforcing on the people? How can you go out and charge someone with a crime knowing that you're committing crimes? So I just need you guys to take a deep look into that. You need to really pay attention to what we've got going on with our prosecutor's office because that stuff's scary. These are the people that are deciding your fate. And they're lying to cover themselves. And if they'll lie to cover themselves, what will they do to you, a person that doesn't matter to them? And you elect them. Just keep that in mind. You elect them. So if you aren't registered to vote and you don't go vote, this is what we get. Please, if you guys do nothing else and learn nothing else from the videos I'm posting, please just go register to vote and vote. Vote, 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 vote. And I promise you, a vote for Jack Hall is not a wasted vote. You vote for Jack Hall for sheriff, and you will see some of this corruption change. You will see people being held accountable. I truly believe that. So vote for Jack Hall for sheriff. Put him in office. Heck, go ahead and put Tony Solo in office because, he's definitely can't do any worse than Tomlinson is. Tomlinson's in the newspaper all the time. So, anyway, that being said, there's my 4th of July rant on our government. Look, it's 4th of July, so people are letting off fireworks. It's actually legal today. And I prepared myself very immensely for this, taking my meds and all that good stuff. So we're going to enjoy our 4th of July. You guys enjoy the show out there by the pier tonight. Everybody stay safe. Keep your dogs in. Take care of your kids. Take care of your digits. We'll see you guys with all your digits after the holiday. But in the meantime, when you guys see those potholes, man, you report them. When you see things wrong with the city, you've got to be active and report them. I posted on the page the phone number for the law department. and the phone number for the streets department, the phone number for the mayor, all these people. Call these people and make your voice heard. Go to the meetings. Go to Monday's meeting. Go to the town hall meetings. Go to the city hall meetings. I don't come to the city council meetings because I was thrown out of city hall illegally and have PTSD, and I don't necessarily want to go back there. But since Garen has now had some surgery and isn't there, I may need to take his place and start going there. But I would much rather see everyone go. All of you people, you citizens of Lorain who want your voice heard, who want your vote to matter, go to these meetings. Go to the Monday Parks and Rec meeting. Let them know what you want that park pool to be called. Go to the city hall meetings and let them know that you're unhappy with your roads, that you're unhappy with your government, patting themselves on the back and upping their salaries to over $100,000 when our roads can't handle it. Let them know that it sucks to pay taxes in Avon or Westlake because you can't find a job in Lorain. And then you have to pay taxes in Lorain because they turn around and double tax you for working outside of Lorain. But you don't provide us any viable opportunities in Lorain. You don't have viable grocery stores within walking distance of Southside. I mean, like, we're sucking over here while others are not. And so, you know, I heard even Ray moved out of the Southside as soon as he got that job with the safety director. If that's true, that's horrible. I cannot even believe that. So all of that tooting about I'm Southside too, and the second you got good money, boop, gone? Is that the case? Because if that's the case, wow, bro. Good for you. Good for you, man. You got you coming up in the world, Ray. They're going to name a pool after you. Got you $160,000. We should throw the Jefferson theme song onto you. You moving on up to the east side, to that beat-up apartment in the sky. Ray's moving on up. Anyway, I don't know. I digress. But, you know, that's a lot of money. You guys make a lot of money. And my streets still look like garbage, so thanks. I know you're going to put on a great fireworks show to distract everyone tonight about the fact that we live in a shithole with crappy streets and all that. But, hey, you guys do you. You keep doing you. Keep voting pools into your name. Keep going out in your suits for digging events. Keep building up motorsports complexes that we don't need. Keep getting Gilmores that fail, restaurants that fail, Urban Outfitters that fail. Bring in some businesses for once that don't fail. And don't fail us, the people. And remember, all of you guys in Lorain, I love all of you. You the people, you matter. You're worthwhile. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care if you're on Social Security, welfare, whatever you do. You matter. Your vote matters. Just because you're not the richest person in Lorain doesn't mean your vote matters. In fact, there's a lot more of us people who might be socioeconomically challenged and living in this area that if we just used our voices, they would hear us. So everybody should take and pass around this Lorain City Politics page. Let your friends know. Invite them. Everyone else, start participating. Start putting your own thoughts in there. Start making this a community page where everyone has a say and everyone has a voice. And then we can use that voice to effectively make change at City Hall, which is the ultimate goal here, guys. It's not about bitching and moaning. It's about making, you know, clear, consistent change at a level of city and county within our government that we start getting better. So anyway, happy 4th, guys. Hope you have all your thumbs on Friday.